YouTube, what is good with y'all? What is good with y'all? Y'all, ladies and gentlemen. For a long time, I've been having this setup. It's been a couple months. It's been like 3 months maybe since I got fixed my setup, fixed the floors, fixed the ceiling, made everything cleaner, and here's a full tour. Alright, let's get straight into it. Right here we got a young client. Hasn't gotten a haircut since October or November. It's been a while. But we're gonna give him a buzz cut and let's see how it comes out. Stay tuned. Alright, YouTube, so I'm gonna get my 2-guard. I'm gonna start clearing some of the bulk where my taper is gonna be, to start getting ready for my taper. You know, you gotta start with a clean vision, get a little bit of it so you can see how you're gonna do it instead of, rushing the process. It's better to clear it out, get a vision of what you're gonna do, and let's see how it goes. Alright, YouTube, since now we got our bulk cleared, we're going to send our bald guidelines, send it kind of low. I'm going to give them a low taper in the back as well. We're going to give them a really low taper. Trying to avoid going up as much. I didn't really feel like giving him much of a higher taper. Just felt like would have suited him better. Alright, now I'm gonna go ahead and set in my bald guideline, making sure it's about finger's width, making sure I'm adjusting my lever as I go. Now I have my 1-guard, creating another section to keep going with my taper, and I close my lever to make that 0.5 guideline a bit smoother. Grab my 1.5 and taking out that line between the 1 and my 2-guard. Now I'm gonna grab my 0-guard, start making sure everything is nicely blended, using my corners. Alright, so sometimes the 0.5 doesn't take that guideline out, so then we just take off the guard and we use our no guard clipper, lever all the way open, to start taking that line out and flicking, making sure you get all those little details and keeping your taper as low as possible. Alright, now we're going to move to the back of the taper. Here, I'm going to repeat the same process, same steps to create the back taper. Just this time, we have more space to work with and worried about keeping that same blend and keeping it low. apologies for the bad angle and getting a lot of my arm in there. Quick little note, there is this dent in the back of his head, as y'all can see, because his head is still growing. He's a kid. It happens to all of us, but we still got to work our way around it and keep our blends nice and smooth. Now for this side, we're gonna just repeat the same thing as we did in the first. On his right hand side, nothing's gonna change. Keep the taper low, same blend, same steps. Alright, now that we have finished part of our taper, I'm going to come in with my shears, my texturing shears, with my comb and getting some of that bulk off, taking off a little bit of that line I had created, taking some of the bulk off to make the taper pop out a little bit. I like to make my blends unique, my cuts unique, trying to keep that same exact low taper blend, just giving a different look to that bulk and clearing a little bit of it out so I can make my cut look better. Now I'm gonna put my guard back on, the guard up on top of his head. We're gonna go over our work, make sure we didn't leave nothing uneven, brushing it down as we go to lay the hair. Alright guys, now I'm gonna grab some hairspray, apply it to the hairline. Let's try to get a crispy line, the best possible line we can get. We're not gonna push the line back too much, try to keep it a little bit low, line up what we have. Alright, now that I'm done with my cut, I'm gonna come in with some scissors and take off all the little hairs that are sticking out. And just like that, YouTube, we have our cut, our low taper buzz cut. If y'all like the content, if y'all like today's video, leave a like, sub up, and comment down below.